When grading assignments, teachers often take your reference list into account. This means that referencing poorly can lead to the loss of marks. In this video, I'll give you some tips for formatting your reference list correctly in the APA 7th edition style. First up, your reference list needs to start on a new page. To do this, you can insert a page break after your conclusion. Then you need to use the word references as a title, and this should be centered and in bold. After that, you can begin writing your reference list. Follow alphabetical order from the name of the first author of a text. For example, if a text was written by Smith B and Jones C, we would go by the name Smith as it appears first. And this reference would come before a text written by an author called Vogel in your reference list. A trick to automatically alphabetizing your reference list in Word is to highlight your reference list, open the Home menu and select Sort. And another tip is that you should not number your references. If you have an author who has written two texts that you are referencing, then they should appear chronologically. In other words, if one was published in 2021 and the other in 2023, the text from 2021 would come first. What if there are two texts from authors that have the same surnames? Then you would need to take the author's first initial into account. For example, Gupta A would come before Gupta Z. Organizations frequently create texts and materials. In these cases, the name of the organization would be written in the place of the author in your reference. What about if your text doesn't have an author? Then begin the reference with the title of the text, followed by the year of publication. Now that you've written out your references, it's time to do a little bit of formatting. For example, we need to use hanging indentation and double space our text. For this, highlight all of your references and head to the Paragraphs option on the context menu. With the Paragraph menu open, go to the Indentation section and change the indentation option to hanging. This will make the first line of each reference begin at the margin and indent the subsequent lines. Now go to the Spacing section and change the line spacing to double and then click OK. When it comes to formatting references for different source materials such as books, articles, websites and videos, we recommend that you use EasyCite. This tool gives you the rules and examples for referencing different source materials in a number of different referencing styles, including APA 7th edition.